Yes, hi and welcome to Lab Time. Today we're gonna have a look at how to make a simple but yet effective synth by using a sample in Simpler. So the first thing we have to do is go into Instruments, get our Simpler, and there's nothing right now on the on Simpler, but also we need a sample. I found a bunch of samples that it could be fun to try and use. So let's try and hear this. That's one of the samples. Next one. And like this, we can try this. Then just drag it down into Simpler and I'll zoom in so you can see it. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is find a point that is interesting in this sample. So just on the push, I'm gonna just whoops, and I have reverb and delay on my synth, so I'm gonna take those off and hit C, and then find a place. That little place here would be nice, so I'm gonna pinpoint that in with these markers and have this going like this. That's it, and then zoom in. So this is the work place we're gonna work with. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more, like that, and then hit the loop function in and take snap off. So what snap does is, you can see it will snap the blue would not continue to this marker unless I hit snap off. Then it's kind of fluent. Then go this close to the wave file. Let's zoom in a lot more. So this is the work area we're gonna do. So right now we could play. Yeah, but we don't know if I hit a C that it's actually a C. So we need to find a tuner. So hit Command F, T-U-N, go on the top, tuner, and go down and put it in the end. So when I hit C, you can see it's kind of an A. So now we have to tune it by dragging this marker one of the way. It gets more in high pitch if I go left and lower pitch if I go right, because of the speed that the loop, sorry, here we go. This marker, and yeah. Sorry, you can see, I forgot to add that it was on the push. So now you can see it's an A sharp. And if I go right, it will be slower than deeper. So now we have a C, so we know that will, if I go the upper C, it will still be a C, D, D sharp, because it's in minor. So that's all cool. There's a bunch of stuff we can do in here now. So we can go into the controls over here. You can see the mouse here. And now you can see we have filter section here, LFO section here, and an envelope section over here. What we can do is we can turn on the pitch LFO, and will be kind of a vibrato. Let's have it on 4 and then go down to the rate and make it faster. It's a little too much, so I'll turn down the percentage to maybe 2. Cool. Then we can take the filter, turn that down. It will just have like a normal filter. But if we take it down to maybe here and click envelope down here, we can then turn the amount up. So 72% it's the max. So now it will turn up the filter and close it down again. And then we can put some reverb and a delay on. Cool. So now we actually have like a synth out of a WAV file. And then it started, let's find that sample, take that off, and yeah, and now it's this. Pretty cool. What I think is fun to do is open up the filter a little bit, like that, and then go back to sample and try and make it 1 octave lower. About here, and then on the push, hit the lower one and one more, and maybe take the filter up a little bit. Down, control. Take the amp envelope and take it to, so it has a ramp up with a attack. Again, we can try and make it longer again, zoom out a little bit. Try and take the maybe take the release up a little bit on the amp envelope. So it's about 2 seconds. And the same goes with the release on the filter. And let's try and change to a new, sample. Like that. And then do the same thing, have it on loop and go faster on maybe this part and this part. Let's go 2 octaves higher. really nice. And you can see the wave file here, that it's actually like an oscillator, but then just a complex wave file. And that's what we're doing here, is looping that's in audio rate. So it would be like an oscillator. So now the sample is just the file that we're gonna scan through. We can find other places to get different kinds of sounds. Try this one. Just have the tuner. Or it doesn't have to be loud, like the loudest places. We can find something afterwards. But then we can just gain it over here where gain says, and turn it up. And then go into controls, make this fast. So almost like a guitar. And on the push here, we can zoom in so we can see and again, it's just the envelope of the filter, and turn it down. And then the vibrato, we can go up a little bit. We can even take like a drum loop. Let's hear that. Try and put it in here. And then, so we can find maybe a snare or a kick. Find this one. Zoom that in. Take some of the lower ones in volume. See how that will sound. Hit loop. Take snap off. So this is definitely a snare because there's kind of white noise in it, so it will be this hissy sound. And if we go and check if we can find here, that was a snare. Let's find a bass drum. It'll be a much rounder sound. So get the bass. And because I have the tuner is because I don't know if the C is a C when you play it. It could be a A or whatever. So it's quite important to have the tuner to see where the sample or the tone is, so it will fit. When I play a C, it's actually a C. We can go even faster. And again, go into controls, have our envelope, the filter envelope full on, and then and turn down. And again, we can take the pitch up. So yeah, here we go. This is turning a sample into a synth or a playable instruments with different characters by which sample you load into it. An easy way to get cool sounds out of small things or small steps. So thanks for listening, and hope to see you at lab time next Wednesday.
Yeah!
Yay! See ya. Bye.